well. Welcome to the show. Hi, Rose. Yeah, I saw it. I was just looking at it in the Discord. I love seeing the process. You say it's finished, but I think you could keep going. I mean, it looks wonderful. It's for a class. Did you get a good grade? Best thing about abstract painting is like, dude, you could just keep going, and going forever. But it's beautiful. I love to see it come together. Slowly rolling into focus. The anticipation. I bet it does. Hello. Here I am. Oh, we're gonna go live vertically. Do some more drawings today, as we've been doing. The new huge. Excuse me. Are you still taking photographs, Rosie? Maybe I could look up street photography. Sorry, moving the mic. Sorry, I'm just looking at some pictures on the internet to see if we can get some inspiration of what we should be drawing today. I try to run through, just been busy. What's up, Edie? Hey, how are you? I think I might try and draw from references today. For funsie. See how it turns out. You know? What do you think about that? Well, thank you, Beatty. I hope you're doing well as well. What's been up with you? What's new? Any new pop culture? What's new in music or film or cartoons, anime, art? What is new with you? How's the weather? Any new delicious dishes? Looking at some of these pictures here. I think this is plenty enough to use for reference today. Thank you for your kind words, Beatty. Uh-oh, we have a... Stream issue? What's this about? It says we're still live. Alright, there we go. My chat just disconnected for a second, but we're back. We're back. I'm just gonna procrastinate for another 5 or 10 minutes before we start doing some double-handed speed drawings. It's motivated me to otherwise wouldn't have. So it is to come out. Beatty, let me go to Twitch. The chat disconnected for a second. Let me see if it's something that I missed. Been rough the last few months, but powering through. Oh, I see. Well, yeah, I missed that. BD says, yeah, it's been tough the last few months, but I'm powering through. However, motivated me to make moves otherwise I wouldn't have. So some good has come out of it. Well, that's good. To see the silver lining or pull something positive out of a negative situation. You know we preach that here, BD. Also, you know, I think it's cool. I'm proud that you felt like you can come in here and kind of like get you a little vent session. Get the day off your chest. You know, that's what art is for. What time is 2:21? All right, so we'll do 4 minutes at 2:25. We'll go live on the verticals. We'll start drawing here. Get some fresh sketch paper ready. You know how many drawings I do a week? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Beatty, what kind of moves you been making? Is the chat reconnected for y'all too? It was disconnected for a second there, but we're back. To 3 minutes. Something to drink if I was smart. Rosie didn't remind me. Times at the right time water is very delicious. Two minutes. 2 minutes. Let's start breaking the music down. I guess if I was clever, I could do multiple drawings on one sheet of paper. But maybe eventually. I'm gonna start. I have a smaller sketchbook that I have to do. To figure out that my sketchbooks just keep getting smaller. I've finished all the big sketchbooks. Now we're to medium-sized sketchbooks. Small sketchbooks. We'll burn through all of them and then we'll start back over. Get some more big sketchbooks and Just end up with thousands of drawings around my apartment. It's a bit ridiculous. You know. Do you know? Do you know? Okay. All right, it's time to go live. Let's do it. Beautiful sunny day in Los Angeles, but oh, making my sinuses go crazy. All right, enough procrastinating. Let's rock. Let's get rid of the bug here. Here too. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Materials ready. Okay. That'll do, that'll do, that'll do. Let's go sharpen these. All right. Here we go vertically. Hello, YouTubes. Welcome, 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 welcome to the gallery. Welcome to the studio. All right, let's just start doing some drawings. Okay, something like that, maybe. I'm using some references on the internet. Just Googled street photography. Just wanted to see, you know, I've been drawing just from my imagination, which is always fun. The last 100 streams. So I just wanted to, I wanted to try some references this time. All right, so there's the beginning of our drawing there. The shoulder needs to come out. All right, now let's find some shadows here. There. Here, something like that. Okay, also when I'm just drawing from my own imagination, I could fill up the sheet of paper in kind of uncanny ways because reality doesn't matter, only composition does. And in this way, like the way the image ends up being composed kind of changes. Alright, so now we'll use. What's up, Zanny? What's up? Blame yourself. They're not butts. Is that what you see? You just see a bunch of butts? What's up, Zanny? How are you? What's up, Josh? How's it been? If y'all want to come hop over to the vertical, I also got a vertical stream going. If y'all want to pop over there, would be cool. Let me pop over here. I don't usually stream this early in the day, but I thought we would give it a shot. You have to go to YouTube. It's been a rough season, but coming out of it. Well, that's glad. That's glad. That's good. I'm glad to hear that you're coming out of it, my guy. Welcome to the show. Well, you know, when you have a tough time, go put some time into that silver sky. I know it's not gonna put the work in, it's not gonna fix the problems, but it'll give you a way to kind of express yourself sometimes for a second if you need it. I know you know that, but I just want to remind you. Also, I love you and I'm proud of you. Want to remind you of that as well. What's been up? What's up, Zanny? How are you? What's new? Anything's going on? What kind of stuff are you working on? What's going on? This song being recorded right now. Ah, nice. New song being recorded right now. That's cool. Post in the Discord, Josh. Also, Zanny, I appreciate you being on the YouTubes, on the first class seats. All right, so I don't want to overwork this. I think we've kind of got where I want to be with it. Maybe we'll just add a couple highlights and call it done. Let me see. Always. It's good enough. What do we think? It's more fun when the drawings are larger, but first one. Let's do another one. What's up, Just Monica? How are you? Welcome to the chat. Are you an artist, Just Monica? Okay, let's go back to our old school. Y'all seem to think that's fun. All right, y'all be sure and like the vertical stream. Popped into the chat. Something like that. Maybe we do something like that. What do we think? Hail Caesar, Emperor of Rome. Oh yeah, I guess so. I could see that. But we've already moved on. Okay. What do we think about that? Where is my piece of charcoal? Future stems. Okay, all right. Whoa! It's becoming a drawing, slowly but surely. This one's giving you Morrison vibes. I can see that. I can see that. What did I do with my paper towel? I can see that. Maybe that's what I should do. Turn it into Jim Morrison. I should start looking up. Famous people. We should do some pop portraits. What else has been up, Josh? Any new music? Any new TV shows? Any new pop culture things? What you been up to? Something like that. This will open it up a little bit generally. Something like this. Hate the crumbles that an eraser like this leaves behind, but it makes some wonderful lines. It makes some wonderful lines. Okay. Darken these pupils a little bit. A lot of highlight. Also, I think some of the fun is drawing jazz musicians. Playing too much Dark Tide, not enough music. Oh, that's fun. Tell me about Dark Tide. I don't know anything about those games. Tell me about it. We'll probably do another 20 minutes or so. See if we can get some friends in the chat. Let's what else? Let's do a jazz musician. Maybe. Drawn every single picture on the internet at this point in my life. But that's just the way it is. I've got to the end of the internet and they're like, hey man, there are no more pictures of guitar players. You have drawn them all. Wait, I thought I just saw one I've never seen before. I don't know, I've probably definitely drawn that one before. Oh well. This is what we're working with. Internet's slow today. What y'all doing? Playable. Let's put a Warhammer 40k base FPS strike team style. Not usually my thing, but it's fun with friends. Sounds cool. Sounds cool. Why is my vertical so slow? Huh? What y'all doing? Where are these people at? Maybe if I stand here with my face? Is that what people need? All right, we're gonna give this guy a shot. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. That here. That here. Pretty close. Feeling good about that. Sandy says, I'm just looking around. Don't have much to say. Got a swollen eyelid, so looking kind of hard. That sucks, my dude. I hope you feel better soon. That's annoying. Yeah, the I don't know if it's the same thing, but like it's a very beautiful sunny day today in Los Angeles, and one of the first, well, not the first, but one of the. It's been the weather had been kind of gross, but all that moisture has really got the flowers blooming. So as soon as the sun hits, um, oh, all the pollen starts to kill me. It's trying to take me out. It's trying to take me out. Why? Why does pollen have a beef with me? I don't know, but dealing with it. Yeah, we need to make sure we find these hands here to focus. Hands. Because y'all know I draw hands like I've never seen a hand before. I can kind of dig it. I can dig it where we're going right now. Neck needs a little bit of something like that. Find our strings here. Some knobs. Something like that. Push this guy around. Can't believe the verticals are so slow, and I guess everybody doesn't work. Verticals are slow in the middle of the day. All right, so let's find these highlights, y'all. Do you music? I guess I just like it. Zanny is why I draw string musicians. I just like guitars, so is why I guess I draw guitars. But like, I mean, I don't know if you want to request something, I'll just draw whatever. Uh, but they just I don't know. When I'm looking back at the drawings, um, and I like the guitar drawings the best just because I like guitar. That's really it. But like I've done some trumpets and some French horns and some drummers, but mostly string, mostly guitarists. It's not because they're string instruments, it's just that I'm a guitarist. I guess that's what it is. But maybe we'll do some like fully rendered drawings here soon. Instead of like the two-handed expressive speed drawing, maybe we'll do a realistic drawing soon. See if that's fun. What do you think of that? Or do you want to make a request? Somebody jumped on stream one time and was like, Gabriel, are you going to draw anything besides jazz musicians or big faces? And I was like, probably not. Well, I just draw big faces and jazz musicians. I guess. I don't know. This is when you leave me to my own devices. This is where we end up. Give our fella some hair there. What do we think? Draw the current state of the Malaysians. Can we talk about the economical state? What's up, Ashvin? Welcome to the chat, Ashvin. How are you today? Can we talk about the economical state of the world? Who are you, Jaden Smith, all of a sudden? I kind of like the way this drawing came out. That face looks pretty cool. I like that. See, this is why I draw guitars, because like when I look at the drawings afterwards, I always like them, you know? What you mean all of a sudden? You mean all of a sudden? Also, Zanny, thanks for being at the YouTube horizontal. Thanks for migrating over. Can't believe how slow the verticals are today. But I guess that's part of the experiment. We wanted to stream early in the day, in the middle of the day, to see what's up. Zanny, do you have a request? It reminds me of the good old Jaden lyric. Rap is one of my fetishes, like a dragon that's oh, get the fuck out of here, Zanny. Oh shit. Yeah, you're one of my people, dude. Oh fuck. That's funny. You want to make a request? I might draw, could do one more drawing. Can't believe how slow the verticals are today. We just stream a blank canvas. Can you just imagine that there's something on there? What do you see? Yeah, there's a bunch of wonderful, famous portraits. You know? Let's do one. This will be the last drawing of the day. Let's see how this comes out. Okay. I guess we could be getting it done twice as fast. Use my other hand, but I wasn't being lazy. Okay, something like that. Seems to come down here. That. This. Okay. Come up. This is here. And then the chin's here. That's the mouth here. Shadow here. Nose here. Shadow here. Eyebrow that we always forget. Another eyebrow over here. Let's find that. Widow's peak. Hair here. Across the top. think the eyes feel a little high. Me too, though. Okay, there's a start. What do we think? Oh, I did it again. I should have zoomed in. Can I just leave it there? We just say, boom, that's done. That's my portrait. Can y'all see a face there? I bet you can. I bet you can. Okay. Something like this. Something like this. I believe this needs to come out a little higher. Something like that. Here, something like that. We can deal with some of that stuff later. We're just finding some of the shadows first. I still feel like something's up here proportionally. And we'll find it eventually. Okay. Yeah, something was wrong with the vertical today because it just crashed. So let's try again. Let's try again. Does that mean I gotta find a new vertical chat, or is the chat the same? One, pop out the chat. There we go. All right, I just gotta get the chat sorted. Get the smudging. All right. So the smudging gives me in my gray area. So let's go back and try to start finding some highlights. I'm just using an eraser. Kind of gives me almost like I'm using a piece of white charcoal. Just kind of trying to rough in the areas right now, kind of block it in. We'll go back and find if things are in the right or the wrong place. Next step. Now let's just kind of start to get the rough edges into the paper. This here. Some of this here. I do feel like we didn't quite get there with the shape of his forehead. Maybe we can pull it back. Oh. Bit of a push and pull. Okay, so let's find. Yeah, I hate that, something like that. I mean, how stylized do we want to get? I wonder. Something like that. Something like that. Got a fun little face going on here. Here. Yeah, see. I kind of want to find the drawing or use the reference, but also like Um, if the lines are not drawn fast enough, they don't quite have that right character that I'm looking for, and it's like I really feel like the lines need to be drawn fast. Maybe something like that. What do we think? Kind of like that. We can find some sharper highlights. Something like that. What do we think? Kind of fun. What's up, Ansia? Be sure and like the stream. Hedge. I don't know what you mean. What do we think? Do we like this? Maybe we'll do another one. Okay. All right. It's a little late in the game for that. And see. Come on. You got to hit us with a new meme. That meme is kind of a bit played out. Give me a new one. Okay. So let's look for something else. Okay. Kind of like this one. Okay. Right. Okay. All right. So I'm kind of playing blonde contour. So like blind contour drawing is like when you don't look at what you're drawing, you only look at your reference picture. So I'm using that philosophy, but I'm looking at my reference picture though, so it's not actually blind contour. So it's kind of just like contour, but I'm also like there's a bit of a lack of control that happens when you're doing a blind contour drawing, and I'm kind of trying to emulate that kind of feeling of a blind contour drawing while I'm actually still looking at my subject here. So it's the same philosophy, but I'm just kind of doing it my own way. And instead of not being able to see, you kind of use the idea of putting a pencil in your non-dominant hand and forcing yourself to draw with two hands instead of blind contour. It's like you're doing a like a deliberate contour drawing where you put things in your way on purpose. Use a paper towel to smudge the charcoal around. That gives us a little bit of some gray tone, some middle tone. Be sure and like the stream, y'all. And if you hadn't, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Support the arts. Subscribe to a YouTube channel. Go find a bunch of artists today and subscribe to all of their YouTube channels. That would be a wonderful thing. Not just mine, but also mine. Get on the internet, go find every artist that you can find and subscribe to their channel. Do you like some musicians, or do you like other painters or maybe designers? Have you subscribed to them yet? Go find every artist that you can think of and subscribe to them, and then in that process learn about new artists and Go to subscribe to their work as well. Go have a day of art subscriptions. We'll call it Art Subscribe Day today. So go do it. Do it now. Okay, how's that? We're starting to see something there, I'm sure. And you know, I'm just trying to find highlights and find shadows. They don't have to be exactly in the right places, you know. I'm still kind of putting it all together, you know. Like her eyes. Something like this. Placing a pupil is the hardest, but like when you do scribble drawings like this, it like gives you a little bit of opportunity to just kind of like let your subconscious like place the some of the things. And because each line doesn't matter, it's like an accumulation. Like you hope that over time you put lines in more often in the right place than the wrong place, and they'll build up into your sculpture, you know. Is what I like to try to think is gonna happen, you know. Also, like, not judging it and just letting it be. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so let's keep pushing some highlights in here until our sculpture pops out at us. I love some of these highlights around eyes. They're some of my favorite arts of drawings. You know, the little shiny parts under your eye, or some of my favorite spot, that shiny spot in between your eye and your nose. You know, like right there. I think that's such a cool thing. Okay, see, for a second there, I was just drawing and I even forgot I had a reference, and that's kind of fun. Doesn't really matter, but let's go back to our reference here and see what's happening. And I just keep a bit reference done. Let's put a highlight in here and then let's call it a day, maybe. Looks like the light's going from this side. Good enough. What do we think? What do we think? Thank you, user KG. Be sure and subscribe to the channel, like the page. Yeah, me too. Although we're almost done with our live. I had to redo it because I crashed a second ago. Thanks for finding KG, but I don't know how long we'll be here today. Maybe we'll take a second and just flip through some drawings. Sometimes y'all like that. KG, how you been? What's been up? Thanks for joining the live. Be sure and like the stream. I see the thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up for me, KG. Oh my God, you quit your job? Wow. Wow. Welcome to the rest of your life. We just had a near life experience. Sorry if you're seeing here on the horizontal, I'm showing the vertical stream, my sketchbook. KG, do you ever check out the, I got VODs, I got videos on demand. You ever go check out the videos on the YouTube channel? Dang. That was the last. Boss move, KG. Yeah, some of the YouTube videos are just they're just clean edits of the stream, a lot of them. Be sure you've liked the stream and subscribed to the page. Well, what's the plans, KG? What's the move? Well, this isn't even really a drawing, is it? The beginning of it. Travel and start work. Well, it sounds like you got a plan, KG. Inspiring story, my dude. My guy, gal, non-binary pal. I appreciate you coming here and expressing yourself. Sometimes things like that, they can get heavy on our shoulders, and glad that you felt comfortable to come in here and express what you're dealing with. That's pretty cool, and I'm proud of you. You know, that's awesome. Leading with courage this year, not fear, KG, is what KG just said. Yeah, that's very cool, dude. Thank you for coming in here and sharing your story with us. Proud of you. We're proud of you here in this community. And I'm also proud of you for expressing yourself. Situations like this can be stressful, and the best thing you can do is get them off your chest. And I think chat room like this is a safe place for you to come and express yourself in a healthy way. Good for you. Whoa, look at that one. Going down the rabbit hole. Maybe it'll look better if maybe it's easier to look at if I do it like this. Okay. Well, good. I hope drawing becomes a. Well, look at this one. I hope it becomes an important part of your process and helps you become a better person every day. Woodworking school? That sounds fucking cool too. Whoa, what the hell's going on here? Dude, Michael, you might start your own streaming YouTube channel, it sounds like, KG. Oh, you like the abstract stuff? Yeah, we're still trying to find how far we can push it. Still find a face in there, you know? I know it's not as easy for y'all to see on the horizontal stream right now, but we'll come back. We'll have our little after party on the horizontals. And it looks like John Lennon. I like this one. This one's kind of cool too. This is the one I think Josh said looked like Jim Morrison. We'll call this one Jim Morrison. This guy maybe's listening to headphones. I think this is the one Josh said looked like Caesar. Look at the chaos. Can almost hear this one. Look at the scribbles, y'all. I like this one. This one's interesting too. Be sure and like the stream and subscribe to the channel, please. Yeah, be sure and like the stream, subscribe to the channel. Please, and thank you. And that's it. For this book. All right, if you're in the verticals, you should move over to the horizontal. We'll have a little after party in the first class seats. Thanks for being here. Take care of yourself. Take it out on art. I see you hanging out. There's 5 of you there. Come over to the horizontal with us. See you later, y'all. Click on my name. Click on the link. Come back to the YouTube channel. We'll still be live on horizontal. Bye. All right. Back to horizontal only for a little while. That was a nice hour vertical. Yeah, the first time it was kind of funny and then it crashed. But that second one felt more like a normal. Oh, we got to clean up some of this stuff, y'all. Give me just a second. Maybe we do this so it's not so empty. Couple new subscribers. That's what it is. Building it brick by brick. Get this music popping again. I'm gonna mute the mic for a second while I run this vacuum. About to go back to pen and ink so we don't have to deal with all this dust. Oh, let me wash my hands. Here goes. Alright, guys and gals, non-binary pals, love you, proud of you. You can become a better artist and a better person every day. Keep doing that shit. Keep being inspiring. Don't take it out on yourself. Don't take it out on yourself. Do not take it out on yourself.